Okay, a 2-1-1-6, 92. Can I play d6 anyway? Just go into normal Sicilian. Classical. Who plays d4? Hope. He plays d4 here? Okay. What about e6 or h5? e6 is pretty standard, I think. I'll play e6. H5 is tempting. H5, F4, H5, F5. I think I could be in trouble, so I'm going to play more prudently. Try and just castle and control d4. I think I have to play knight d4 to bishop e3. I'm going to kick this to stop queen d2. It's a knight d4 here. To stop d4. Right, okay. If I can't castle here. So he's been a bit cheeky. This bishop g5. How about just knight c6? You could try and evict the knight with knight d1 and c3. Oh, I'll put more pressure there, I think. Anyway. Okay, can I play b6, b4, bishop b7, b5? Is this really dangerous? I don't want to get too short on time in this game. Someone quite high rated. If I play a5, is that wrong? Possibly. a4 and b6. Should I be letting him play b4? That's the question. Because b5 he is dislodging. Okay, I'm going to play a5. Maybe that's wrong. Odd game, a little bit. What's going on here in terms of finesses? Playing the position. e5, bishop h3 could be a threat. e5, bishop h3 for this queen and king placement. a4 for locking down b4. That's tempting. I'm going to try that, I think. Gives me a square for queen a5. So e5 and bishop h3. Or b5, bishop e7. If e5, bishop e7. What about getting this rook out of the way? Of course, holding on to a4. That's been that rook a6, b5, bishop b7, queen a8. There was a nice game of Adams I was observing years ago. He had a beautiful position like that with a queen over here, bishop over here. And he's weakening his king a bit with that move. It looks suspect. I'll play rook a6, I think. For this plan, b5, bishop b7. I'm protecting a4 and c6. I think that's okay. So I'm not going to castle. I can't anyway. So b5, bishop b7, queen a8. Then maybe knight e5 after. Threatens knight f3. And take on d4 though. Takes bishop d4. Okay. Now f5, I would shut in his bishop. f5 might be tempting to stop any f5s from white. I'm tempted f5, okay. He doesn't want to take surely because I get the g file. So now b5, bishop b7. Or even h5, rewritten knight to g5. b5, bishop b7 I think. You can take on d6 after e5, b5, e5, bishop e7, ed, queen d6, now I've got a strong grip. b5, e5, bishop e7, what about there, knight d4, cd. CD, bishop d4, is there a pin? I think I'll play it. Knight e5, okay, let's just work it out again. D takes, I think that sorts it out. So I want to play bishop b7, queen a8. here. So I'm threatening almost to flood him on the queen side as well. Okay, I can just hold on to d4 here with knight d4. I'm losing b5, okay. Queen b6 after. Just lost b5. Ah. Pawn sacrifice, clearly. Oh dear. He's going to take on b5, isn't he? Oh dear. I do get that long dark square bishop. Oh dear. Okay. So he's a pawn up. Can I just try and put pressure on that before it's too late? Try and win that back. b3 takes. It's got b takes. Gets worse. Uh-oh. I can take here and then rook a5. b3 there's rook b5. I've got a chance to undermine b5. I'll take it. Oh, he's got takes and bishop c6. Gets worse. Great. Unless there's rook b5 Zwischenzug. Queen move to e6. Oh, he's even got that. Okay, I'll go to castle. I'm thinking maybe queen b5 then. Rook c6, queen b5 on d3. Pressure on b2 potentially. Okay. I don't know. He's on e6 now. I can take on d3. I'm hitting b1 probably. Yeah. He wins g6 as well. I'll have to take on d3, I think. I should be slowing down around here. On b1. I've got too many options. He's got rook c8 coming in. This game went down quite badly. Rook a8, queen g6. And there's queen d2 here. He's on my king with rook c7. And there's rook b5. Rook b2, try and get a petrol going. Try and get to his king. Rook b5, rook c8, rook b2, rook takes, bishop takes, queen f6, bishop g7, and look forward to rook g2, queen e2, petrol. So rook b5 maybe. Well, I've still got a chance. Rook b5. Actually, there's rook b3 as well. There's queen g6. He's on g6. Ah, this is just, I don't know, a very forced game. No, it looks like queen g6 and rook c8 looks crushing, really. Ah. Okay, what about rook f6 here? Check, he takes on f6. Bishop f6 for rook b3, just to rook b3 to threaten queen g3. Attack the rook. King g8. What is it? e5. Yeah, don't like this. Okay. Bishop f6, there might even be e5. Rook b3. Okay, he takes. Queen g3. King moves. Queen e1. Have I got a perpetual there? Maybe. So maybe it's worth bishop f6. What about queen d6? Queen d6. Rook f7. Possible. Maybe. Possibly worth playing this bishop f6, because rook f6 invites too many checks. Bishop f6. Okay, I keep the threat of rook b3. Is there anything worth considering here? No forcing crazy moves. Okay, bishop f6 it is. Oh, I think just rook c8 is winning now. Oh dear, oh dear. I think rook c8. He plays rook c8. He's threatening queen f6. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a really unfortunate game from start to finish. It's got a switch inside queen f6. King g7, nothing works. It's gone. It's overloaded. Yeah, so there are some pretty dangerous players to meet on this auto pairing. So my run has come to an end, I think. Unfortunately. So bishop d8, I think he just takes and then queen f6. Although I'm on c2 after, so it could be worth punt. Bishop d8. I'll give bishop d8 a punt. He wins it with check though. He plays check. He's winning everything with check. So queen f6 would be check, and he's got rook c7 if I play over there. So I think that's over. Rook c7 is mating. Neat game. I'm on the receiving end, and he's provisional. So I only lost like 1 point actually. It's his third 15-minute game. So I lost 1 point. Not too bad in terms of rating. I've gone down to 2092, but he played pretty well, I thought. Okay. Provoked a weakness, so I can't castle kingside that easily. Then there was forcibly winning the b5 pawn. After b5 takes, forcibly wins b5. Then I'm in big trouble trying to get the pawn back. It's like the whole game was forced from here. Forced loss. Here, getting a grip on the c file for queen g6 and rook c8, keeping the threats. So here rook b3 is onto the queen g6. Rook f6, I think rook c8, king h8, queen g8 looks pretty hopeless. Otherwise taking rook c8 looks hopeless. Haven't got time for rook b3. So it doesn't look all over here. Very concise game. Comments or questions on YouTube? Shame. Thanks very much.